What's up, guys? You're chilling with Trainer Zabza, and today I've got a battle for you that I actually found like buried deep in my versus recorder. And as you can see, it's got a Kangaskhan on it. And yes, it is banned now, but at the time of the battle, it was not banned. So looking at my opponent's team, threats, definitely Azumarill thanks to huge power. It's really good typing, offensive and defensive. Talonflame for priority Brave Birds. And probably Ampharos, because Agility Mega Ampharos is a big threat that you cannot underestimate. And just a notable mention being Ferrothorn, considering it can set up hazards and is a pretty good wall. So with that out of the way, let's get to the battle. So this is another battle against Teo Zhi Sen, and we set up that battle through Skype. He's going to start off with his Ferrothorn as I start off with Talonflame, not taking any kind of risks because I know I cannot take hazards on this team because I don't have any spinners. I'm going to go straight out for the Flare Blitz just to knock it out as he gets up rocks, which means it's pretty much impossible for my Talonflame to leave the field now, because I know he's probably going to T-Wave or set up more hazards, so I'm going to have to go for a Brave Bird or Flare Blitz, anything, just to knock him out. And I'm at so much recoil where I just can't do anything. So I have to go for the Brave Bird. I knock myself out as he goes into his Azumarill, goes for the Play Rough. I'm guessing predicting the switch, but there was nothing for me to switch. I mean, if I had maybe if I'd gone for Roost predicting that, I would have been okay, but I couldn't take the risk. So I go to my Greninja as he goes into his Blastoise. I go for the Grass Knot, and it does massive damage to this Blastoise. It's enough to 2-hit KO it. And he goes into his Talonflame, and knowing that I'm a Grass type, I can't take any kind of priority Brave Bird, and I probably couldn't take it anyway. As he knows this, goes for the Swords Dance as I switch out into my Tyrantrum. Then he goes for the Brave Bird, and it does a lot of damage to my defensive, impish Tyrantrum as I set up the rocks. And this was before I had, I don't know what I was thinking here. I mean, I go for a Crunch, but I should have gone for the Rock-type move. I don't know if maybe I didn't have it at the time. This may have been at a point in time where I wasn't running, like, Rock Slide or Rock Tomb. Either that or I just flat out didn't go for it. I was predicting a switch or something, but anyway, he manages to knock me out, and I go into my Kangaskhan. And from that range of HP, a Fake Out is going to be able to knock him out. I mean, I don't even need the second hit from the Mega Evolution, and I probably didn't even need to Mega Evolve to knock him out with Fake Out. But I am going to knock him out with Fake Out, which means I'm going to be able to outspeed a lot of stuff now since I've got my speed up. And I go for Power Up Punch, knowing that I'm going to have to get Power Up Punches up if I want to be able to knock out this Bronzong. As he goes for the Trick Room, and then the Reflect, and he is really handling my Kangaskhan well. Because I go for a Sucker Punch, it failed because he went for the Reflect, and I go for another Power Up Punch as he Gyro Balls, and it just does so much damage. And now he's going to pull back, go into his Ampharos, and, you know, just really, he's handling this Kangaskhan really, really well. Because I go for a Sucker Punch here, which I'm finally able to connect with, and it does a lot of damage, but I'm not going to be able to knock it out. And he's going to be able to knock me out with a Thunderbolt. So, Twisted Dimensions return to normal. I go into my Greninja, go for the Ice Beam, and just completely not one shot, but just, it's gone. Ampharos is gone, no way it's taking it, even with its superior bulk. And he goes into his Peekaboo, his Azumarill, so I'm going to pull back, go into my Aegislash, knowing that I can take the Aqua Jet as long as I'm in my defensive form. And I really don't have any problems with this. I mean, I could have gone for a King's Shield here, but I just didn't feel like it. He goes for another Aqua Jet, I go for the Shadow Sneak, it's going to knock him out, and now I'm pretty much just going to let my Aegislash get knocked out so I can bring in my Greninja later and go for the Hydro Pump. So I go for the Shadow Sneak just to get off a little bit of damage, however I get the crit ending the battle here. So sorry Greninja, but Aegislash is taking the kill. So I'm pretty sure that this is the last battle I have with my Mega Kangaskhan team, and since then it's been replaced with Mega Gyarados, which makes it work almost the same, but I don't know, it's still not Mega Kangaskhan. I loved that thing. I loved the design. I loved that it was so overpowered and it just jumped straight from NU to Ubers. I mean, that's just amazing. So today's talk of the day, rest in peace Kangaskhan. We hardly knew ye. P.S. Yes, I know you can still use NU Kangaskhan, but guess what? There's a reason it was NU.
Be sure to check out the artists that make these videos possible, guys. Also, like and subscribe if you happen to like the video. Or if you'd like some help recording your X and Y battles, shoot me a PM on YouTube or Skype and I'll get back to you.